What's good, y'all? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday for me, not Friday. I know my videos are usually Fridays. I did it before with the state fair, and this time it was a similar reason. I went home for the weekend, and I tried to make the video. I wanted to film on Thursday so I can post it on Friday or Saturday, but I just didn't have the time to do it. Um, so here we are. It's Sunday instead. I enjoyed my weekend. Hopefully, you guys did as well. Let me know what you guys did. I spent it with family, and if you guys are like in the Dallas area, there's a Uniqlo store. So that's just basically think about an H&M or just like basics of clothing, but Japanese brand. I get a lot of my clothes from there. So they opened up a store there, and I wanted to go. So I went and also enjoyed some time with my family. So here we are Sunday, and as I was driving, and usually Sundays are my like reset days where I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, go get groceries, and all of that. It is currently 5:22, so a little late, and I still got to go through all of that. So I didn't really find a way. Okay, where can I go to a restaurant? Because I typically go to a restaurant to get food, and it takes me usually about an hour, hour and a half to do everything. But as I was driving, I thought to myself, okay, what can I do? I was thinking about getting like some takeout. So this is why this video is starting out this way. I want to get to go food, and I thought, what a better way to do so than get Buc-ee's. So from Austin to Dallas, or from Dallas to Austin, I think there's 2 or 3 Buc-ee's that I pass on my way here. And if you guys aren't familiar with Buc-ee's, so Buc-ee's is a gas station, a really big gas station with a lot of food, a lot of stuff. They say, or it's famous for really clean restrooms, which I will attest they are pretty clean, which is a weird thing to think about. But yeah, like if you're going to a gas station, if you're traveling, especially Texas being so big, you want to go into take a restroom break, you want to use a clean restroom, right? Because the gas station restrooms, they could be nasty. So what I decided to do is I've been to Buc-ee's a lot of times, but I always get the same thing. I get one of their, either the brisket sandwich, a pulled pork sandwich, barbecue, or the 3 meat sandwich, turkey sandwich. It's usually what my go-to is, and then I'll get like a sweet tea or something, just to feel extra Texan. But this time I went to Buc-ee's and have some videos here. It was super busy, which was, I mean, I guess it's Buc-ee's and it's a Sunday, so it makes sense. But it was really packed compared to the times that I've been. But usually when I've gone, it's been like Thursdays or Wednesdays or Fridays. So I guess, I don't know. But went there, busy, went in and out, got gas there as well, went in and out, got all of that food. And as you'll see, I got well, I have it here actually. So I got different stuff than what I usually get. So I got a sausage on a stick with tortilla. And I had to reheat these just so that they weren't cold because I had them in the car for about an hour. I also got, this one is a Texas cheesesteak burrito. And then I got a fried chicken sandwich. I didn't even know they had chicken sandwiches, but the more you know, right? I didn't even know they had it. It just has some like chipotle sauce, I feel, on it. Um, so I'm gonna try these out, eat these, talk to you guys. I also got little dessert here. I'm just going to talk to you guys while I eat it, give you guys my review on these. These are definitely not new stuff, or at least not to my knowledge. It's just stuff that I haven't gotten before. I've been to Buc-ee's, so I know the food is delicious. Honestly, it beats some of the barbecue places that I've been to. Um, but yeah, and then I just got some water, and then I did. Hopefully, you guys are having a like a cool Halloween time, spooky season. I did this with my sister and my cousin. I think you guys saw my cousin in one of the videos, and my sister, she recorded my video for the Texas State Fair. So shout out to her. We made these. I would love to know y'all's opinions on them. Which one you guys think is the best, and which one is like rank them from best to worst. I'm just gonna go out there and say this one is definitely the best, not because I'm the one that painted it, but yeah. So let me know what y'all think. So food. Let's start with the sausage on a stick. I'm not a big fan of sausage. I'll eat it every once in a while, like with the cheese filling and stuff. I don't know if it says what type this one is. Let me see. I unwrapped them all. It says just sausage on a stick with tortillas, so I guess we'll find out. It looks like it has like I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it's pepper, if it has something. Let me just bite into it and I guess we'll find out. Mm. So it's just a sausage. Pretty salty, but that's kind of what you should expect from sausage, I guess. Typically, you want it to be snappy, which it is. The casing, you want it to be snappy, which it definitely is. You can tell when, like, if I would have eaten it fresh from Buc-ee's, it would have been extra juicy. It's not as juicy, but I think that's just because of the time that I spent in my car. I had it at the lowest temperature in my car, so probably didn't help much. And it's just wrapped with plastic rather than aluminum. I mean, the sausage is good. Has some seasoning to it. Meat is good. I feel like it's probably just like pepper, like black pepper. No, yeah, I mean, I look at it because of the tortilla. I look at it as a burrito, like a sausage burrito, which is fine. I do have so. Let me know what you guys think. If I should do a little try. Well, I've tried. I think almost all of these candies and chips, but family came from Mexico and got me some chips and some candy. And one other thing they got me, which I'm gonna put it on the sausage actually, is salsa huichol. So I don't know if you guys have ever tried it. You guys definitely should. It is my favorite salsa. It's so good. I don't even know what's in it, but it's just so good. So we're actually gonna put some. You probably want to put barbecue, but because I think about it as a burrito, I'm just gonna put some of it on it. It's kind of like Valentina. If you guys have had Valentina, but better. I don't know if they smoke the peppers or what, because it has a little bit of a smoky taste to it. I don't know if it's like a charcoal. I'm not too sure if it's charcoal or what it is, but it's like a smoky-ish type of flavor to the sauce, so it makes it taste better to me. I'm gonna give this for what it is, a sausage on a stick. Literally, nothing complicated about it. Um, has some pepper to it. Its casing is snappy. It's good. I could tell it was juicy. I'm gonna have to give it a solid B. Just a good 80, which is really good for what it is. And I think in terms of sausages, I've had a good amount of different types of sausages, whether it was deer or pork. Yeah, if it goes exactly where it should be. Like imagine what a sausage on a stick would taste like, and that's what it tastes like. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this fried chicken. So, but whenever the whole Popeyes like fried chicken thing was going on, I was like a part of the hype for sure. I didn't want to be, but I was like, hey, I love fried chicken. I love fried chicken sandwiches. Let's see how good it is, right? And I usually would just go for like a Chick-fil-A, or if I just wanted fried chicken tenders, like a Cane's. So now I want to see Buc-ee's. I don't know how long they've had the fried chicken sandwiches, if you guys know, but I don't know if they went into the hype of it, or if they've always had it, or if this is something relatively new. But I do want to try it. They don't got no pickles, no coleslaw, no nothing on it, just the chicken, the bread, and some sauce. So let's see. The bread is pretty soft, a little soggy, but I think that's just from me from it being in the aluminum wrap for so long. But let's take a look. Okay, so the sauce is like a chipotle mayo. One thing I don't like so much about fried food is when it's like more batter than meat. I would say this is in that category of more batter than meat. I don't know if this is my fault, but the batter's a little soggy. Typically, if I am gonna eat batter or have fried food, I want it to be crispy. I want it to crunch onto it, kind of like how the Korean fried chicken, how it was like really crispy. That's usually what I would want from a batter, like from something that's fried, like a fried chicken. This one, it's really soft. The chicken itself is cooked well. I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. It tastes good. I can tell it was juicy, but again, with my time, it's yeah. I would say move this one over here like that. I would say it gives a little bit of like that school lunch type of chicken sandwich. The bread is sweet, not like it has butter. That's what I mean, I guess. Yeah, like it's good bread. I don't know if they make it or if they get it delivered, but the bread is good. Good real butter. I can taste the butter from the bread. The sauce is good. The batter isn't the best, which hurts my soul because Texas and Buc-ee's. You know what I'm gonna do? You already know what I'm gonna do. Put some sauce, some wee short. But yeah, anyway, guys. So I went home. It was my dad's birthday, so I went and we went and got dinner and stuff. I went to the Uniqlo store, which so now that I work from like now that I moved to Austin because I go to the office, I have to get more office clothes. I didn't have much office clothes. I used to work at Men's Warehouse, so I used to have a lot of suits and dress shirts and all the whole 9 yards. I've I think I've gained probably about 25 pounds since then, so none of the clothes fits. Um, yeah, the waist doesn't fit, the seat doesn't fit, the shoulders don't fit, the body definitely doesn't fit. I'm gonna blame it on delicious food and also the gym. A little bit of fat, a little bit of muscle, I guess. So I had to, I've been rocking like 4 or 5 different polos, but I only go 3 times a week. So I've been kind of like alternating, and I had like 3 pairs of pants that I've worn, and then 2 jeans, like 2 pairs of denim. Excuse me, 2 pairs of denim. Um, yeah, and I was getting a little tired. I was like, I don't necessarily care what people think, but it's like, I'm wearing literally almost the same fits now, every week, which was a little stressful. I was still washing them, but yeah, I don't know, a mental thing, society thing, I don't know, a self thing for sure. So when they announced that they were opening it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to like allocate some money into this, so that way, whenever they do open it, I can splurge out a little bit and get more office clothes, which I did. Um, I'm not a the sauce that they had on it was good, but the spicy sauce on it way better. Um, but yeah, like I'm not a clothing channel, so I'm not gonna do like a try on, but I did get some clothes. I allocated like $300, or I did allocate $300 to buying clothes there. And Uniqlo's like very basic clothes. You get all of your basics down from Uniqlo, and whenever you want to, you know, look into whatever type of fashion. I'm not a fashion channel, so don't ask me for advice. You sort of like tend to, move from Uniqlo with the basics, and you can layer, do whatever, but basics are from Uniqlo. I thought $300 was a safe, a good amount. And yeah, I got some pants. I I had my all my pants right now that I wear to the office are from Uniqlo, so I just grabbed two more of the same type. It's just chinos, but different colors, which is great. The problem is that I'm a weird size. I don't even know if I'm a weird size, but I didn't find them at Uniqlo. I usually have to get them tailored, the pants. I am probably more so a 35 on the waist, but I get 34s because 36s I feel like are a little too large for me. Um, so I'm probably a true 35, but I get 34s, and 34s are fine. They fit me in the waist comfortably. I just like to be extra comfortable, especially because those chinos are a slim fit, and I don't typically, like my clothes isn't necessarily a slim fit. So it was like, okay, let me just get the 34s, try them on. And I've had them, but they didn't have a 34, 32, which is what I wear because I'm not that tall. I'm only 6 feet. Sorry, short kings, you guys matter too. Um, so I don't get 34, 34s. I get 34, 32s so that it can have a sort of medium break on my shoe, like my dress shoe. They don't have that. They either have they had like a 33, 32, a 32, 32, 32, 30. But when I went to 34, it's 34, 34 is what it starts out with, or at least in person at the store, which was a little too long. So how to get those tailored. So they're still at Uniqlo. They're tailoring them, which is a really cool thing. At Men's Warehouse, they do like in-store tailoring, which so I was familiar, and I know how to do a little bit of tailoring. Like I know how to hem pants and stuff, but I didn't want to have to do it if they could just do it right, and I don't have the machinery for it. I know how to do it with the machines at Men's Warehouse, but these I don't know. Um, so yeah, so they kept them, and they're going. It was super busy. It took me like an hour and a half or an hour, yeah, about like an hour and a half to get into the store. The line was really long, but opening day Friday was even longer. Um, and yeah, so they have two of my chinos there. I got a gray and a green. I wanted to get polos, but they didn't have any polos in the store, which kind of sucked. But it is what it is. So yeah, I didn't get any polos, but I did get sweaters and a pair of denim jeans. I'm really particular about my denims because I want it to be comfortable on the waist. I want it to be comfortable on my thighs, on my seat or my butt, on my calf, but I don't want it to look overly baggy. But I also don't like it to be tight and I don't want to feel it slim, right? So they had this like I forget the name of what it was, but it was a loose fitting pair of pants. And I saw them online before and they looked really wide on the model. So I was a little scared, but I just wanted to try them. I was there, right? So I might as well try them. I tried them and and they're also ankle jeans. And I don't like ankle pants. I want it to cover my shoe a little bit, like at least get to, past my ankle. I tried them on, and I think those are the best fitting jeans that I currently own. And I have like Levi's, Lucky Brand, Abercrombie. Abercrombie ones are really nice too. Let's try the burrito first before I continue talking. Sorry. So this one is a Texas cheesesteak burrito. So let's try this one. It got a little cold now, but that's okay. Let's try it. I'll try it from the side. Mmm. Okay, favorite thing for sure. So the chicken sandwich, I'm gonna give it a C. No, I'm gonna give it a D, a 60. Mm, honestly, in terms of a grade, I'm gonna say a D. But in terms of like where 1 through 10 looks, it's a 50. It's straight up in the middle. It's not good. It's not bad. Like it's very average, honestly. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Maybe I should stray away from like a school ranking because it might, make it seem like things are better or worse than what they are, and more to a true 1 to 10. I might do that instead. I'll do it with the burrito and the pudding here. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 10. So just straight down the middle. This cheesesteak burrito, it's that. I love Philly cheesesteaks. They're delicious. I haven't been to Philadelphia. I want to, so literally just for the sandwich. But if you tell me that it's gonna taste like this in a sandwich, I'd rather have a burrito. I don't know if that's the Mexican side of me telling you that, or if it's just the food enthusiast side of me telling you that. But in a burrito, way better. I think it is the Mexican side of me. As I was saying, it gave me the Mexican side of me. Mm-hmm. Mm. The cheese is still gooey, even though it's a little cold. The peppers are peppering. The onion is good. The beef is good. Mm-hmm. 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 Honestly, I can just imagine how this would have been hot. I think from now on, I'm gonna be getting these burritos and one of the barbecue sandwiches. The sausage on a stick, it's good, and I'll definitely get it again when it's warm, right? When I'm eating it from the store or from the gas station. Chicken sandwich, I'm not gonna get again. Maybe with if they have like one with coleslaw and stuff, but I didn't see any with coleslaw or anything, so I don't know. And I'm not a big coleslaw fan, but I am a big fan of coleslaw when it comes to like fried chicken, like in a sandwich or something. But back to this burrito. What kind of sauce do they put in cheesesteaks? Is it just literally cheese, or do they put a sauce in it too? Because it looks like it has sauce. It can't just be the cheese, I don't think. I can taste something, but I don't know if that's like what it is. That's not the onion, meat, or cheese, or pepper. Beef fajita, beef, water, seasoning, whey protein concentrate. That's kind of crazy. That's a bunch of stuff, to say the least. Um, but I don't know exactly what it is. Oh, and it has a price. So this was $8.50, which size wise, I don't think it's worth it, but flavor wise, definitely worth it. Chicken sandwich was $7. I'd rather go to a Popeyes, which I haven't gone to a while, so I don't know how much chicken sandwiches are there, but just the sandwich alone was $7. So if Popeyes is $7 as well, I'd rather get the Popeyes. But if it's like more expensive, then I'd rather just go for this one. The sausage on a stick was $7.48. So the sausage on a stick was actually more expensive than the chicken sandwich, which I'm actually pretty surprised about. Just, I guess the size makes it make sense, but I wouldn't have expected a sausage on a stick to be more expensive. um, but yeah, no, this I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Maybe, I don't know if this is cultural appropriation at this point. Sorry, Philly, but I'm Mexicanizing it a little bit just because it's good. It's Texas style. It's a Texas. Texas cheesesteak burrito. So it's not fully just Philly. It doesn't say Philly on it actually. Just a cheesesteak. Okay. No. I don't want to finish my sauce, but mm. Mm-mm. This is a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. One of the better foods that I've had actually in the channel. And it's not that it's because I'm hungry. Because although I am, I did eat some of the sandwich, some of the sausage. So I'm not necessarily hungry. It's just good. Or maybe once I tasted the fried chicken and then ate this after, made it taste better comparatively. I don't know. But it's definitely good. This is a good burrito. Like, yeah, yeah. I don't know how long this burrito's been at Buc-ee's, but I've been missing out. No. But as I eat this delicious burrito, I'll get back into my topic. I should be a politician the way that I stray away from stuff. But yeah, they didn't have any polos, so I went and got some sweaters and jackets, which I still need the polos, but it's gonna be a little bit colder. It's actually getting pretty cold, and during the mornings here now it's like 60, which to me is cold. I don't know about you, like wherever you're from, but to me, 60 degrees Fahrenheit is cold. Or not sweater weather yet, but definitely getting there. Um, but yeah, so I got some sweaters, and again, you know how I told you my budget was 300. It was until I saw the wall of cashmere sweaters. And I've always wanted something cashmere since I worked at Men's Warehouse, right? I just wanted something cashmere, like whether it was pants, a coat, but I know how delicate and thin and how much it takes to take care of it. So I never got it because I thought to myself, well, I'm not rich enough yet. I work at Men's Warehouse. Not that there's anything against working at Men's Warehouse, just more so I'm going to be wearing it a lot and it's going to just start to deteriorate on me because it's so expensive to me at that time, especially. Not that it's not still, it still is, but even more so beforehand. And I started feeling them. I'm a big like texture feeling type of person when it comes to my clothes. Because I think I have sensitive skin to where it's like I had to have like the sensitive type of like laundry detergent and stuff. So I'm very big on like the texture and the feeling of the clothes. The moment I felt the cashmere, and I know what cashmere has, I know what it feels like. I've felt plenty of it at Men's Warehouse. But feeling it on a sweater like that, I was trying to convince myself not to buy it. And at Uniqlo, it's only $100. I say only because relatively cashmere sweaters are 200 plus, the ones that I've seen. Maybe it's the brand, I don't know, but just the ones that I've seen, 200 plus. I felt it and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try it and see if I like it. I don't know why I thought that I wouldn't like it if I tried it on because the moment I tried it on, I didn't want to take it off. I yeah, so I got a cashmere sweater that was not included in the budget. So it went very quickly from $300 to $400. Don't tell me anything. I know. But the way that I look at it is like, okay, now I have three other pants. I have a cool, like a quarter zip type of yarnish kind of jacket slash sweater thing, um, which I love, and I love the color of it. And now I have this cashmere sweater. So all in all, Was it a waste? No, because I'm gonna use all of it for work, especially. But yeah, $400. So that was kind of crazy, but I'm happy. Now I just need to get polos, which yeah, that's a whole other ordeal of money that I'm gonna have to fork in, but that's okay. That's okay. It's gonna be worth it because I'm gonna have more food. That's because it's burrito. More clothes that I can wear and feel more comfortable in just different outfits, right? For myself, really. Um, but yeah, back to the burrito. No, everything good. I'm gonna finish this burrito, have some of the pudding, go grocery shopping, reheat the sandwich and sausage, and that'll be part of my dinner. Mm, I should have like stockpiled these. Now I know. It's funny because when it comes to clothes and other stuff, I have like a budget of like, okay, I want to stay around here. When it comes to food, and I'm definitely not in a position financially to just say this, but I will recognize I am a little privileged. When it comes to food, I don't necessarily have a budget. I'll kind of just spend whatever, and it's the same thing with groceries, right? So anytime I go out to eat, which is one time a week, or grocery shopping, or like getting groceries, I go to HEB. Um, I don't give myself a budget necessarily because if I want it, I'm gonna get it because it's for food. It's what makes me the most happy, right? So I think whatever it is that makes you the most happy, you shouldn't restrict yourself as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're not putting yourself into any like critical situation where you'll be in debt forever or something. I don't know, but yeah, I mean just something like food, something like clothes or activities, whatever it is for you. I hope that you don't restrict yourself because it is important to enjoy that part of life too. And this is the way that I enjoy my life. Mm. 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 Bittersweet moment because I can't have another bite, but this last bite was the best bite. Mm. Man, that's so good. Actually, I'll finish this chicken sandwich right now. Like the whole thing behind like you shouldn't go to the grocery store, you shouldn't go grocery shopping hungry because then you'll buy more than what you need. I'm gonna use this as an excuse, right? So I'm just gonna eat a little more so that I'm absolutely not hungry. That way I don't buy more than what I need to. Mm. Mm. Should have finished this before going into the burrito. Man. So yeah, that was my weekend. I ate some really good food in Dallas, but I forgot my. Let me just get a paper towel. Whoops. I forgot my microphone, and it wouldn't have been a big deal, but the place that I went to, it's this hot pot, and I'll take you guys along with me next time I go. It's a hot pot place that you make your own bowl. So I guess it is a hot pot, but not like a traditional one where it's like you have this, like the pot where you have a broth and you're cooking like the meat in it and stuff. It's more so you make your own bowl of food and then they'll cook it for you. Not a stir, like it's still a soup. Um, you like put whatever you want in it, and then you tell them you want it to be a soup, instead of dry, you have the option, and then the spiciness, I always go for like a 2 or a 3. Um, max is 4. I always do that. The food was so delicious, but I think it's first I want to go to places that I don't go to, um, or like food that I haven't tried. That's this. But I didn't bring a microphone, and the issue was that the place, although it's not super loud, it would have been hard for me to speak there, and for you guys for it to get picked up. So that's why I didn't do it. But it just gives me an opportunity to do it another time with you guys when I do bring my microphone. Um, so yeah, so yeah, so Buc-ee's. If you've never been, you have to go get that cheesesteak burrito though. That's different, and it's so good. Chicken sandwich is just your standard, nothing new. You would have thought like the batter would have had like some like barbecue-esque seasoning to it, something. No, very standard. Probably didn't help that I left it in my car while I was like I didn't eat it immediately. Okay. No, banana pudding. I love banana pudding. I've had the banana pudding. But let's think about the banana pudding like my boba. I've had boba plenty of times, and I usually get something similar to what I always get, whether it's like a matcha, whether it's something like it'll have a little bit of something different, but it's relatively the same flavor that I get. So let's think about it that way. So it's something that I'm used to, that I love, that I'm going to share with you guys. And I don't know why I love it so much. Like, I eat bananas, but it's not like my favorite fruit. I don't even think it's in the top 5, really. I think my top 5. Mhm. I don't get the banana pudding often. Well, like, I don't go to Buc-ee's often. And I don't always get the banana pudding from there. But when I eat barbecue, I have to have banana pudding. Oh, definitely a 9. Like, no question about it. The thickness of the pudding, the creaminess of the banana. It's a little room temperature-y, which usually, or at least for me, I like it cold. The bread, so good. It's just so good. Just everything about it is so good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I'm not gonna finish all of it, just so I can have some more when I come back and when I'm cooking. While I'm cooking, should have put some huichol on it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Um, but yeah, so appreciate you guys watching. It's a little bit of a different video, but again, it's because I was traveling and stuff. Um, and I forgot my microphone, so I didn't take you guys along with me. It was just to Dallas. It was just, to me, it's, my hometown, which I'm very familiar with the food. So it wouldn't necessarily be exploring. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I'll stay consistent in terms of Fridays for a little while. I don't see anything that should be stopping it. I might have some friends, visit, or I'll visit whatever. But I think I should have, and I'll make sure that I give myself more time on Thursdays. in case I'll be busy Fridays, but I'll always try my absolute best to get it done during the weekend. Get it, like, film it, edit it, edit it, and upload it during the weekend. So that is what I will always try to do at least every week, as much as I can. During the holidays, we'll have to see because Thanksgiving. I don't know if necessarily I would take a video of me eating there, but I might have something prepared beforehand so that way I can upload something. But yeah, so we'll see. But again, still really appreciate you guys watching. A little bit different. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it this way. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say about the fruit. Sometimes like my brain just goes, yeah, like banana is not in my top 5. For me, I have strawberries, green grapes, pears, apples, and probably mangoes. Yeah, off the top of my head, without really thinking too much about it, maybe would I put apples there? Nah, I'll probably put like blueberries instead of the apples. Yeah, because I use that a lot in like smoothies. That'd be my top 5. So let me know what y'all's top 5 fruits are. I'd be curious to know. This will make or break us for sure. No, but yeah, no. Either way, I really do appreciate you guys watching. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I want to go to the food trucks soon. I know. Austin food trucks. Come on. I know. You don't have to tell me. I've just been trying to figure out how to do it, um, and plan it out because that's a commitment in terms of the drive and finding out the place where I would want to do it. I don't know if they're open or not because they're not necessarily all going to come out on Google, and that's the best way for me to do it, or that's the way that I look up things right now. Um, so am I going to find the best food trucks on Google? I don't know. I have to figure it out. I have to plan some things out, maybe ask some people. But I know food trucks is on the list. Barbecue is on the list. I know Mexican food is on the list, or Tex-Mex at least. I'm gonna be getting that. Promise. It's just we got plenty of weeks. We're going to keep this going as long as I enjoy doing it. Really, there's no other plan behind it. Um, like I've said, it's like sort of my therapy kind of thing. Like the food diaries are my therapy, and I get to eat good food. So it's exploring and being out and about and not staying caved into my house. Although my house is really cozy and comfortable, it's good to not just stay in your house. I went to a gun range today, and there was a man that shot a rifle right next to me, and I had the earplugs, but I don't know if I had the one on the right on correctly. The one on the left is fine, but the one on the right. So this entire video, or like my tone of voice, I don't know. I can't necessarily hear it all that well. It's like a little muffled, like whenever you cover your ear. That's how it sounds right now. Hopefully it sounds okay. But yeah, so he shot like a rifle, like a really big gun, is what I'll say. I didn't take a look at it, and it just popped, and it's just been. I can't hear all that well from this side at all. Um, but yeah, anyways, sorry. Appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys on Friday. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed y'all's weekend. Stay blessed and enjoy the upcoming week. Every day is a day that you should enjoy, no matter if it's in the little things that you find, whether it's the food that you eat, the sausages on the sticks that you find, the mid-fried chicken sandwiches that you might have for lunch. Everything can be enjoyed. Just make sure you do, and you don't take anything for granted. I will see you guys on Friday. Hopefully, you guys have a great week, and you guys can let me know in my next video on Friday. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Oh, and make sure you like and subscribe. All that other YouTuber yada 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 thing. I gotta get used to it, guys. My fault. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy.